Hello, everybody, and welcome to our third episode of Creative Journaling series where we explore simple art based journaling prompts for self care and also for our emotional well being. I hope you had a chance to see our previous two episodes and also to practice the prompts. I would love to hear how it went for you, so please do share your thoughts in the comments. Now let's move on to today's theme, that is something that all of us need more of, and that is joy. So today we are going to create a joy map to visually represent and be more aware of things that brings happiness into our lives and also to invite more of it in. So let's get started. Setting up your journaling space can make the experience even more enjoyable. So light a candle if you like, play some calming music, and then set up your art supplies, that is a journal, a black sketch pen, and some colored sketch pens. That's what we would be needing for today's artwork. Now we will start by writing the word joy in center of the page. You can make it big and bold. You can decorate it however you like, maybe with bright colors, patterns, or even little doodles that represents happiness for you. Now this is going to be the center of your joy map. Take your time to finish it. Go playful and expressive and just enjoy drawing your joy. Now the next step is to map out everything that brings you joy. For that we will start by drawing any shape. You can pick one shape or different shapes, whatever works for you, and draw it all around the page. For me, I am drawn towards drawing hearts. So I'm drawing hearts, different sizes of hearts around the page and then connecting it to the center using straight lines. Here, using a black marker, I am thickening the lines to add more depth and definition. Now, as you're working on your joy map, take a moment to reflect on what are the things that makes you smile, what activities brings you happiness or makes you feel fulfilled, who are the people that bring warmth into your life. Make a mental note of everything that brings you happiness. It could be simple moments like sipping your morning coffee or dancing to your favorite song. Little things can bring joy and add a lot of meaning to our life. It's only that we need to be aware of it and savor it as and when it's happening. Inside each shape that you have drawn, you can start representing the things that you have identified that brings you happiness. You can represent them using shapes or words. Use colors, use lines, textures, any form that works for you. It's more about keeping your thoughts on these experiences so that you are much more aware of them and they are more reinforced. Now, I'm filling each heart with little doodles that represents my sources of joy. The first one, my morning cup of tea. There's something so comforting about making my own tea and savoring its warmth in the quiet morning moments. It's my daily routine, it's my daily ritual, a small simple pleasure that sets the tone for my entire day. Next up on my list is my garden. Every time I step in or out of the house, my plants greet me with their vibrant colors. It's their calm and colorful presence that adds value and energy to my life. It honestly feels like they are having a conversation with me. They are smiling back at me, sharing in my joy. Other things that I have identified as my sources of joy are exploring new places, traveling, watching movies, doodling, drawing, having conversations with my son, connecting with friends. These are just a few of my personal joys that brings me happiness. Just like this, take your time, focus on what you are drawing, and reflect on how these things add value and joy to your life. Let the process help you connect with what truly makes you happy. Now that you have completed your joy map, take a moment to look at it closely. Observe the colors, the lines, the textures, or the patterns that you have used to express your sources of joy. Now let's move on to the final part of this activity, that is journaling your thoughts. Take a fresh sheet of paper and reflect and write down your thoughts on these questions. That is, how do you feel when you look at your joy map? Did anything surprise you, or did you get any new insights? Second, looking at the things that you have on your joy map, how can you make more room for them in your day-to-day life? Like, what changes or decisions can you take to prioritize joy moving forward? Take your time to journal your thoughts. This is your moment to plan how to bring more joy into your everyday life. So now let me wrap up with a saying which goes, happiness is not something ready-made, it comes from your own actions. So do remember that your happiness is in your hands, and with small changes you can bring in more joy into your life. So do let me know in the comments how you plan to bring more joy into your life. I will see you next week, next episode.